Hey everyone, it's Trish from In Spite of Because of, and I'm back with another step in the Budgetarian series. And this one I want to talk about outside the home. I've talked about inside the home, I've talked a little bit about how to shop at Target, and also grocery planning. So if you want to check back with any of those, you can go to our YouTube channel and check out some of those videos. I apologize, I'm going to be copying a little bit off of a list here, or going off of the list, just because I think it's some really important points there and I don't want to end the video and say, oh yeah, I meant to talk about this, or I should have talked about that. So let's jump right in. Groceries. I already have a video about it, but I think having a budget, sticking to a plan, what you're going to purchase, writing out your list, using coupons, even if it's, just 5 coupons a week, I think that that's a great goal to shoot for. Otherwise, you go to the store and, you buy things, but no, not with any real meal plan in mind. So if you think about that's like shopping and you get, and you come home and you have a shirt and you have this and you have that and you hope it works out to be an outfit. Meals are kind of the same way. If you don't have something in mind already, you just get home with a bunch of things. And then here's what happens. You eventually figure out what you want to make with the things you bought. Let's say you're going to make spaghetti or whatever. But by the time you don't have a list of exactly what you're going to eat, you get home and you realize, I don't have the spaghetti sauce. So then you go back to the store, and guess what happens while you're at the store? You buy more things. So have a budget, kind of just guesstimate at the beginning and kind of see if it's doable and tweak it from there. But definitely plan out what you're going to buy and how many and what days you're going to go on, etc. You can watch my video for some other tips with that. Gas. Gas prices are lower than they've been for a long time. However, there are also still some good tips with that. Do you have a rewards card? We shop at Price Chopper sometimes, for missed items or just something we can't get at Aldi's or Target. And we use the points on our gas, so that does save us some money there. Think also about the route that you take. Do you take the most direct route? Do you stop on a lot of places on the way home? Do you travel out of the way when you might need to? For example, where we travel, we don't have a Sam's Club or a Costco near us. And that is primarily why we don't shop there. We used to have a Costco card, but it's so out of the way, gas-wise and even time-wise, which is valuable too, that it just isn't worth it for us. So consider those things. Unnecessary trips that you might make. If you have a grocery store that's on the way home, that might be a better choice. I don't know, just think about your gas and how you're using it. On the weekends, do you need to go somewhere or do you just want to? And kind of scale back if you can. Fill up even if you're not empty and it's on sale. If you get down to like that quarter tank, and it's usually, for me, it always seems like it's around a Thursday. If I don't gas up then it's going to jump. I mean, it's kind of fluctuated a little bit, but kind of watch the gas prices where you are so you kind of know. It's low right now, but if I wait till tomorrow, it might jump up a little bit. Take your own lunch to work, wherever you go. Once again, that involves some planning. You have to plan to save money. And when I talk about saving money, I'm not talking about, I saved $1,000 here or there. I'm talking about all the little things that you buy that add up. The $2 here, the $5 here, $15 there. If you were to really go back through your bank statement and categorize out what you've spent, it's amazing. I started doing this about a year and I was like, oh my gosh, we spent this much money. And I told my husband, and he's like, we didn't buy anything. I'm like, well, apparently we bought a lot of things. So just being aware that all the little things add up, and all of the little tips to save a little bit, that also adds up. So just consider that. Yes, take your own lunch, take leftovers when you're doing that meal planning. Plan to cook a little bit more so that you have a leftover. Bring your own drinks and those type of things. If your place of business or wherever you work has a soda machine, probably shouldn't drink soda anyway, but bring your own. It's probably cheaper. Think about your daily expenditures. Those unnecessary trips that you might make for your Diet Coke in the morning, for your Starbucks. I mean, if you can scale back even a little bit, like I'm going to go one less day a week, you would be surprised. You're like, oh, it's only 85 cents. But 85 cents every day, 5 days a week, for this many weeks a year, it will add up. So just think about it. My other concept or motto is, if you don't use it, you should lose it. For example, magazine subscriptions. If you don't read the magazine, cancel it. You won't even miss it because you're not reading it anyway. And I swear I have no affiliation, but on the hiptosave.com website, I talk about it all the time. But they will often have free subscriptions if you just go and fill out things about you, and I've never been solicited from it in any kind of way, or don't feel that I've ever received additional junk mail or email because of it. So that's just a really helpful tip. So it seems like I'm like getting, you know, free magazines all the time. I'm getting Cosmo right now, and my husband's like, "Are you paying for this?" I'm like, "No, I signed up for it for a year for free." So it's out there, it's available. Your gym membership, we just canceled both of our gym memberships to a Snap Fitness because we just weren't using it. So the bottom line is, and I kept telling myself, oh, but as soon as I cancel it, I'm going to start going. And honestly, I'm not. So we're not missing it, you know, that $30 a month. It really adds up over an entire year. That's $360. I'd rather use it for something else, or I could get maybe something here at home that I could work out on that way. Think about the thingamabobs that you have around your house that you aren't using that you could sell. For example, I have this new camera that I'm filming my YouTube videos on. I have a camera I got just last year that I don't use because I have this one. So I could probably sell it on eBay or something like that. It's just money sitting around that I'm not going to use. Just consider those type of things. I got a new flat iron. I could probably give away my other one, which kind of frees up my life anyway, or maybe I could sell it. It's kind of a high-end one. So just think about those things. That's kind of a way, I guess, to make money. Or before you buy a new one, you know, think about what you already have. So those are just a few tips for outside the house, those type of bills and things that can add up, or just some things to think about when you think of gas and groceries and your biggest expenditures for the month. Oh, and as far as gas goes, both my husband and I drive a kind of SUV. My husband has a truck. We also have a little Honda Civic that I got, I don't know, it's a 2001. I think I got it at 2002 or 2003. And it's been paid off for a long, long time. It's been paid off like since 2006. My husband actually drives over the state line to work, so it doesn't make any sense to drive a big, huge truck. Therefore, he drives the car. And, you know, we're really going to drive the car until it dies because it's not really costing us much each month. It's not required any severe, like, mechanical or repairs or anything like that. And it's saving us almost $400 a month in gas. I know, it seems crazy. I'm not telling you to go out and buy an additional car, but it's just something to consider if you have a car that's already paid off, that it might be worth it to keep it. I mean, we could sell it. It's not worth a lot if we sell it outright, but over the past, my gosh, 9 years, and it hasn't always saved us $400 a month because we weren't always driving in that way. But if you think about the past 9 years, let's say it's on average was saving us $200 a month. That's a way bigger savings than if we were to go and sell it and have a little bit of extra cash to put in the bank. So just something to think about. And we still have the truck, you know, if it's a snowy or dangerous time for him to be driving the little car, then we still have something else. So think about the things. Comment below if you have some other ideas or things that I should think about that I've left off. Don't forget to subscribe and give us a thumbs up if you're liking or enjoying these videos. And we will see you in the next one. Take care.